right. All right, we in here with some Madden 26. I'm sorry, I loaded up a game really quick because I was just trying to get a thumbnail. I needed a thumbnail for the stream, so I had to take a picture real quick, see what we got, and we were able to get that done. So first, Madden 26 stream in a minute. Yankee Man, Jace, Crisanti, I see you in the chat early. What's up? What's up? Jace, you said, are the Eagles cooked, bro? I mean, 4-2 at the top of the division. That's not my definition of cooked, because that's where we were last year when, last year when, obviously we ran the table, but, I think that is going to be, I think if you lose to the Vikings and Carson Wentz, for some reason, I just feel like that will get people really amped up. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you go and lose to Carson Wentz, which I can't really say I see the Eagles winning that game against Justin Jefferson and all that. And when we have no corners, I don't know about that. That's tough. The Vikings got great wide receivers. I don't know if I'll call Addison great, but he's really, really good as a number two, as good as a number two receiver is going to be, in my opinion. Why do I have so many saves? Like, geez. So to go into that game with no Quinyon Mitchell, I don't know how that's going to go. Carson might turn the clock back on him, but we'll see, man. I don't know if that's cooked. It's going to be the same as any good team that, goes through a rough patch, which, I mean, we won't. I saw the stats, like we lost back-to-back games for the first time in like 26 games or something like that. I think it was right at the end of that 10-game losing streak that we had in, was that 23? Yeah, in 23. So it's been, it's been good. It's been good. It's been a good run, and I think they'll be fine. But I don't know if they'll be fine this year, if that makes sense. Do you think the Niners will be good? Yo, Ant, what's good? What's good? Do I think the Niners will be good? I mean, I do think they'll be good. I think the Niners situation is very similar to the Eagles situation. It's just a lot of injuries. I mean, it sucks. They lost Bosa for the year. But you got Kyle Shanahan. You have a really good quarterback in Brock Purdy, in my opinion. I root for the 49ers when I'm not rooting for the Eagles. So I like the 49ers in general. I know it's weird because they have a little bit of a rivalry thing going on, but I like the 49ers in general. I like Brock Purdy a lot. I think he's a really overhated quarterback, and I think Jalen's a really overhated quarterback. So I think the Niners will be fine. But now the Niners have this whole Mac Jones situation going. So I don't know what's up with that or what that's going to look like. And my bad. Let me, I don't know if there's any way for me to do that. I'll just put the mods. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll put the mods on the screen here. So these are all the mods I have right now that we're going to be taking a look at throughout the duration of the stream. And obviously, if there's anything you guys think I should add, let me know. If there's anything that can make the game better. But this was what I was going through. I literally haven't played modded Madden in over a month. So this is just what I'm running, and this is what I was trying to get going. And you said, is Your Best Bengals mod working? It is working for me, but there's a fix. It's a Bengal fix that Cujo Maddie made. I think that stops it from crashing. Buttermilk Alton, how you doing, man? Good to see you, and thanks for supporting the channel as always. Buttermilk and Alton, I have literally, because y'all know I've been away for a little bit. I literally have like 40 DMs from people running into issues with the mods. I don't know why they're not working. I was playing Madden for about 40 minutes before the stream started, and I crashed 3 times. So I don't know if my mods are working. We're just gonna have to try to work through it and see what's working for people and what's not. I don't know what is wrong with this game, really. I don't want to be, because I don't know what's going on. I can't tell if it's NVIDIA and the drivers. I don't know if it's EA and the game, or if it's the mods causing crashes, but I just hard crash the desktop sometimes, and it just it doesn't even give me an error. So at first we were getting a DirectX crash because I was playing over 60 hertz, but that stopped. So I thought, oh, I'm good to play over 60 hertz, but then I just started hard crashing. So we'll see what it is. The good thing about Madden is you can normally continue where you were after the crash, but yeah, it's annoying still. Juju, you said, who do you think is better, TJ Watt or Myles Garrett? It's hard to say. I give the edge to Myles Garrett. Neither one of them have been playing meaningful football. You know what I'm saying? That's my problem. But I think Garrett is the better player, but I just, neither one of them really play meaningful football right now. You know what I mean? So Javarius, you said you're waiting for the franchise transfer tool. Is that not out? I just downloaded that. Is that not out? Yeah, Buttermilk, I just got that like 30 minutes ago. You have to do it still. You got to go into your anti-cheat and allow it. I literally just had to do that 30 minutes ago. It's the same exact thing. You come in here, it'll say protection history, literally right here. You can see the time, 6:08. That was like 3 hours ago. It said severe. You have to click on it. I did not want to do that while I was crap. Moral of the story, you got to go in there, click on it, and you have to allow it. You gotta allow it to go through, if that makes sense. So yeah, it pops up as a virus. I don't know why I didn't make it, you know what I mean? I'm not sure what goes into that. Yeah, Juju, I'm with you, bro. I literally sat here, y'all saw I was late starting this stream. I literally sat here, you know, 30, 40 minutes, you know, just trying to play the game, and it wasn't working. So I don't know, man. Yeah, Buttermilk, you got to go in there and try to like give it permission, because I did the same thing. You guys watch the tutorial, you know, I've got it set up as an exception, but it still blocked it for some reason for me. I've been having issues with a couple games lately, because I mod Tarkov as well, and it was doing the same exact thing. I think just some of the files that the modders use, again, I can't speak for anyone. I do not believe anyone's doing anything nefarious, I think would be the word, but it's annoying when all of the mod files kind of you know, register as viruses, if that makes sense. It's annoying. So you know what, Jay, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I'm thinking of the appearance transfer tool, not the frame. You're talking about where you can like, I forgot how that even works. Isn't it where like you can, I forget how it works, but can't you like transfer a team from one franchise to another so that you can go past like the year limit or something like that? I think that's how that works. If I'm mistaken, let me know. I'm testing a beta version of the gameplay mod today, so we'll see how that goes. From Sabo. So I know he's got a little bit of a beta that he wants to
choose which team you'll
test out.
Franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
No, I didn't want to do that. Crap. Oh, you're still on 25. Gotcha. I really didn't want to do that. What I just did. Injury. I'm gonna turn. I don't think I just did what I wanted to do, but it's all good. Yeah, I've been getting this weird crash too when I go to like when I go to, for some reason, when I try to start a new franchise and I try to start it from the regular season, the game literally just crashes immediately. So oh, you said I did all the exclusions, same, and even turned off the firewall and still getting the same thing, same. Yeah, the exact same thing was happening to me literally like 30 minutes ago. And I just literally had to just keep clicking it, you know, to say like it was like an allowed threat or something like that. Something like an allowed threat, because I set the firewall up and it still deleted it. When I downloaded the new zip, because if you go on the Discord, there's a new anti-cheat. I think they just put it out a few days ago. And when I tried to take it out of the zip, my computer literally just deleted it. And I'm like, okay. So I had to go in there and do that. I might need to actually look in there and see exactly if there's any way to set it so that it doesn't block that. But it's been giving me issues as well. I'm not sure what's up with that file. I don't want to dang, I got the Eagles 1 and 2. I wanted to sim up to the Vikings game, but sheesh. Okay, 1 and 3 Eagles. Sheesh. There's some foreshadowing here. Jay said, you know, I hate how the 2K26 mods aren't coming as expected. I mean, I guess I would just have to ask what, oh my God, the Eagles are 1 and 4. I guess I would just ask like, what 2K mods are you looking for that haven't dropped? It would be my real question, because Eagles don't sim well in simulation. Yeah, because you know what? I'm not getting into that. But somebody rated the rosters and act like, never mind. I'm not getting into that, but whatever. Whatever. We beat that. We've beat that to death. So but yeah. Yo, Power UG, what's up, man? What's up? And you said you thought you were good at the game until you downloaded Sable's gameplay mod. Not gonna lie, I had to downgrade to all pro. All right, bro. So y'all be seeing me get blitzed on here, man. Be getting cooked by this game, bro. It's no joke. I be trying to tell you.
Here are a player's this player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the
what happened to Drew Aller? Did he get hurt? I heard he got hurt.
X factors have zone abilities.
How bad was it? That's why, guys, when you get that fake hype, right? It's fake hype. Go to the draft, fam. Do not listen to these people. Do not come back to no college, bro. Go to the draft. Do not listen to these people. When you get that fake draft hype, bro, get in that draft and go. All right, so anyways, this franchise file right here has no accessories on it. As you can see, everybody's wearing default accessories. I want to try out this accessory transfer tool and see how that works. He's setting up his Indeed profile as we speak. That's tough, bro. Come on, man. Arch Manning is getting a lot of fake hype. I don't think the hype was fake. Like, it was wrong, right? You know, as in he can't play at all, you know, presumably. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm grinding all 22 Texas, you know, footage. But from what I've seen, he can't deliver the ball on time. He can't read the defense. I don't, you know what I mean? But I think we all, I don't know if I say we, but I think a lot of people, because I'm not putting myself in that. I had no idea what he was going to come do. But I think a lot of people got caught up in the name and don't realize this is not the NFL draft. Do you know how many, like look at bro from Florida State and those other places, DJ Uigalele, right? He was a top recruit. Look at Nico Iamaleava. He actually played good recently versus Penn State, but the top guys don't work out all the time. This is not the draft. This is high school football. We have no idea a lot of times, but you can't sit here and act like we didn't know something was wrong when they brought Ewers back and said, no, we're not putting Ewers. Is that his name, Ewers? Or is it Ewing? Ewers from Texas. They said, no, Arch is the backup. Ewers is the starter. We're not even, it's not even a conversation. It wasn't even a conversation. They see those guys in practice. We don't. So, I mean, it sucks that the media did what they do, but the media does what they do. So that kind of makes it tough sometimes. I mean, you know, and it sucks for Arch. I don't, you know, people act like we dislike Arch. Nah, it's tough because he actually looks like he has a very good head on his shoulders. But it's like, what are these expectations even? Like, what is, like, they had this guy in the Heisman, like, you know what I mean? So it's rough for him. So
lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
Arch is a product of just because the lineage, a product of just because the lineage of the name doesn't mean he's the next. Exactly. So that'll be interesting, man. I don't know. I can't say for certain, but I read that oh my goodness, what was I reading? He makes like $7 million. Why does he make $7 million? Like, I don't care who you are. I'm not paying you that. I will simply find someone else. I would say, I'm Texas. I will find a better quarterback, someone that wants to play for Texas because of the size of my school. I'm not paying anyone that much money to play quarterback in college. I don't care who you are. I don't care if I could get a time machine and grab prime Tom Brady and put him in college. I'm not paying him $7 million to quarterback my team in college. It just doesn't make any sense, because even if you are that good, you can get hurt. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I like, you know how much money that is for a college player to play and not know how good he is or not? I don't know. Oh, and you said, see, they will make you feel sorry for Arch, but hate Dion and Shador. Yeah, man, that's a weird situation. One thing you guys know me on the channel, I don't do weird. Like, when people get weird, I avoid those types of conversations. I think they're odd to me. I don't know. I don't even really feel super comfortable attacking that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, they act like the kid has a freaking, like, I don't follow it that closely. And so, like, when I ask you, like, my bad, like, y'all talking a little crazy. What did he do? Like, what did Deion Sanders do? What did Shador, like, to make people hate Deion Sanders as much as they do at Colorado, right? As a coach. Now, you can argue in the media and all that, cool. But I'm like, why do you hate him as the coach of Colorado? I don't even watch Colorado. I don't watch Colorado, right? They've been irrelevant for a long time, and now they're not. So what's the problem? Now, the kid, the quarterback, Shador, they act like that kid done killed 8 people. So that, I don't know why they do stuff like that, but just the only counter I would say to pushback, I legitimately do feel bad for Arch, and I'm not going to feel too bad for him because he's making all that money. And when you're being paid that much, you are now asked to produce. But I feel bad just because, you know, I see the effort. I like them. I like, I like the I don't know, I guess I would say the pageantry around Texas. I'm a big school fan myself with Florida State. I think college football is better when Texas is good. It's better when Oklahoma is good. It's better when Michigan is good. It's better when Ohio State is good, as they always are. It's better when Florida is good. It's better when Miami is good. But it's not going to be Texas's year because they don't have a quarterback that can compete at a high level. Somebody in the chat was asking me something about Penn State and who their quarterback's going to be. I don't watch Penn State at all. I don't watch them at all. I'm not a Penn State fan. I don't, you know what I mean? I know a lot of people think that they're like a Philly school. They're not. I don't follow them at all, so I don't even know any of their people. I know they had a really good running back. I actually had a really cool opportunity, though. I worked with the Penn State media team to make a little, can I not spell? What am I doing? I worked with the Penn State social media team to put out a hype video for them last year. So that was a lot of fun. It was really cool. I got a chance to work with them, but I'm not a Penn State fan anyway. I don't even know who their backup quarterback is. Peroxide, you said, am I using the new version of Unlocked? Yeah, it came out a few hours ago. I just downloaded it, so I hope everything is good with that. Yeah, BHM, I think the guy I'm talking about is Singleton. I got to work with them, and I was putting together highlights for the tight end who, what did he go to? The Colts? I think the tight end was awesome last year. Oh no, Peroxide, really, dude? Oh, that sucks. Okay, do you think I should get the old version, maybe? Maybe I should get the old version of Unlocked? Oh, Warren, Tyler Warren, yeah, he's awesome. And yeah, I'm an FSU fan, by the way. So I was watching them earlier today, and we lost, so that was really tough. I think they're done. I think they're going to see a coaching change, unfortunately. Well, maybe not, because they owe our coach like $60 million. I really like the coach. I really, really like the coach. I want to stress, I really like the coach. He's everything I like in a coach. He cares. But you can see the emotion on his face. Like, I just, we're not good enough. We haven't been good enough. He didn't recruit well at all. but he's very good in the portal because it's Florida State. Everyone's going to want to go to Florida State, but can you recruit to Florida State? And that's not the same thing. We're hurting because we don't have, I don't want to word it the wrong way, because we have the talent, but it's like every game I watch, like I watched Florida State versus Pitt from start to finish. We're a better team, but we're not playing like it. Their quarterback looked like Lamar Jackson today. And it's really unfortunate. I think that's going to cost the coach the job personally. Maybe. But it's just a weird situation because of how much he makes. Let me get 0.98 real quick in here, guys, because that was crashing nonstop for me earlier. So $58 million buyout. Wow. You gotta go to him like, bro, can you take 25? You know what? You never gonna have to work and get 58. How does that even happen? Who signs that? I don't care if Jesus of Nazareth is gonna come be my coach. I'm not giving him a $58 million buyout. So people, you know what I mean? So I'm not wishing for a job. I like the coach, but it's like, what does that even look like? Sometimes it's just you need a different voice. The expectation is supposed to be higher at a school like Florida State. You got the coach of Miami talking crazy. You know what I mean? Like we got to do something. So I need Dion. I need all of our alumni scrape this cash together, bro. We got to do something, man. We got to do something. Oh, I see Orchestra's typing. Yeah, it's all good. He'll get the update when he gets it. It's no biggie. All right, where we at? So let's get these new unlocks in here. For those of you that didn't see it, this is the mod list allegedly. So let's see if this works, because like I said, been crashing nonstop. So we'll see how that works. Let me find my save real quick. I'm gonna try to transfer these accessories over and see if that works. I'll say no to that. All right, and ideally, once we go live or launch the game, the accessories will be on the new franchise file. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. I have not locked my frame rate, which you're supposed to, but I'm sick of locking my frame rate. It's crazy to me that I can play 2K at 150 FPS. I can play Battlefield at 120 FPS, but for some reason I can't play Madden above 60. That's crazy. So we will see if that works or not. Yeah, looks like it worked. Why is AJ Brown at 88 overall? Morale, that's accurate. It's actually really funny, but it's like the most accurate thing that you're gonna see. But let me stop. I wish you could have a quarterback and wide receiver beefs in Madden. That's crazy, yo. All right. So all your settings as you go in are supposed to be default. I think all that is good. Where am I trying to go? I'm trying to go here. I do all my testing for Sabo in the franchise mode because that's what they say to do. Jay, you said, how do I get my scrambler quarterback more rushing yards when you aim? What do you mean? Oh, when you sim? Well, I don't know, but try out the new mod that Sabo put out. It's called the SimStat mod. Try that. I'm not sure. I don't think there's any way to impact SimStats by yourself. You get what I'm saying? Yo, Mike, what's good? What's good? It has been a minute. I haven't been live in forever, so. All right, so I'm gonna just. All right, how do we do this? I'm just going to. I think I'm just gonna like. don't know if that'll be good. And puts Wentz to the 74, and we'll just come to JJ. Sorry if there's any. I doubt there is. If there's any JJ McCarthy fans, we're just gonna nerf him a little bit. Perfect. Now, I wonder, I think my only question is does that make them start him automatically, or do I need to switch teams? Yeah, I still don't think. This is why I wish I had the freaking franchise tool. All right, I'm gonna just just for argument's sake, just for the sake of the stream. Nope, not what I want to do. I'm gonna just make him like a 2 overall. That way he definitely won't be starting. Let's play like 0, just like that. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. It still gives them like a quarterback of the future tag though. Will that make them start him? Okay.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason.
We're just gonna do that. I didn't realize you could see the morale in the Yeah, AJ's got a 43 morale. That's great. I wish, yeah, so like why don't they make it like, I know they're limited with the NFL and what they're allowed to do, but why don't they make it where like if your morale gets to a certain point, they request trades or they won't resign or like, you know what I mean?
Regular season or with a fantasy draft.
Like I wish they would do that. I know you can't do holdouts, but you could kind of like do a refuse to report type situation. I would love to see that. I don't know if there could be a mod for that where they DL breakout. Let's see what we got here.
Beyond the realm of superstardom, there is a hidden tier for only the elite defensive linemen, Game Wrecker. They alone can disrupt an offense every down.
Okay, yeah, let's not get crazy. Let's just say Game Wrecker. We want the easiest goal possible, right? Five plus tackles and 2+ tackles for loss for a dev upgrade. That's tough, but doable. We might have to use them a bit. Well, we'll see how Sabo's mod is, because I don't know if that's going to happen, depending on how much they run or don't run. So that'll be interesting. Let me just check something really quick. I know the Eagles depth chart is always pretty weird, so yes, I think we want to do something like this. Game Master, what up? What up? And I think I want to go. We're missing some guys. That's what happens when you sim, because you know they be cutting dudes. Wait, no, he's there. Oh, he's hurt. I didn't realize. Okay. Yeah, we'll do something like that. I low key wanna I'm gonna make this like a this is low key gonna be a challenge game for me. I'm gonna set it up the way the game is IRL. So we don't have Quinyon Mitchell. Yeah, I'm gonna set it up just like that. So it's gonna be a real challenge to see. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna set it up just like it is. I'm gonna set this game up. Goodness, they always our depth chart is always so wrong. Like this is not how any of our guys play. How did I set this up over here? All right. And I'm coming over to left guard. Yo, this guy is a 59 overall. 59. I'm starting a 59 overall left guard. Nah, that's crazy. We can't do that. We're gonna go. That's crazy. We're gonna go with Pryor here. Matt Pryor. We'll start him in there. So that kind of simulates what we'll actually be facing. Missing Quinion, missing Dickerson. I don't know if we're missing anybody else. Those are the ones I know we're missing. And then we're going to be playing against Justin Jefferson and Addison. And yeah, wow. We'll see how that goes. Nate, you said, what do you think about the Tush Push? Honest reaction, I don't think of the Tush Push. I think that I think that I don't know, it's just a play that we run and works, so why wouldn't you run it? I think teams are soft, weak, and I don't know, I just think generally people are suckers for wanting it banned. I don't understand. We've never really seen anything like that in a sport where it's like because one team does something, we don't want it to happen anywhere. I just don't know. Like if there was any type of like comparison I could give, I would, but it's like, oh, we don't like the fact that Steph Curry shoots threes, so we're not gonna let him anymore. No, everybody just starts doing it, right? Like more people started shooting threes. The officials can't officiate it right. Yeah, that's crap because that's like saying officials also don't officiate jump balls in the end zone right. So now you can't throw the ball. You see what I'm saying? There's really no argument for the Tush Push being banned other than we don't like that only one team does it well. And I think if more people came out and said, I don't like the Eagles and I hope that play gets banned because they suck without it, I would have so much more respect other than people trying to post, one, that people get injured on the play, that it's an injury risk, because that's a lie. It's actually objectively the safest play ever, right? Two, people playing replays in 0.200x speed to try to show a false start as if we didn't just get 3 yards on the play and a false start would have made it a difference. And third, if people would stop posting still images where the defenders are clearly lined up in the neutral zone, clearly, and saying it's a false start when you clearly have a defensive player lined up in the neutral zone. So they don't officiate it tight. If you want to hold the officials to a standard, cool. But how are you going to hold a football team to a standard that people can't defend it? That's never been done. I think really the last time you would have to think of that being done would be Lou Alcindor getting the dunk banned. And I told you guys, if it gets banned, I think, in my personal opinion, Jalen Hurts, who I think he's already on his way, but Jalen Hurts is in the Hall of Fame if that gets banned. This never happened before. We've never really seen it. I think what the funny thing about it is some of the miseducation behind it. Two, because I'm actually an Eagles fan, I watch all the games every year, but there's also a misconception that the Eagles would get worse without it. And believe it or not, if you actually go and look at the stats, our normal quarterback sneak percentage before the Tush Push was ran was a little bit higher than what we have with the Tush Push. So it's funny and all that. I look at the teams calling for it. The Rams didn't lose to the Eagles because of a Tush Push. The Green Bay Packers didn't lose to, the Eagles because of a Tush Push. So I would suggest that people like Matt LaFleur teach Jordan Love to stop throwing the football to the other team. You know what I mean? And then you get Sean McVay, you get your guy Matthew Stafford to finish a game out and stop giving games away. And maybe you focus on that as opposed to banning a quarterback sneak, and your franchises will be in better places than they are. That's just me, but that's, personal. I don't understand why Matt LaFleur gets a take on the Tush Push when when I don't even know if you're going to have a job next year. So, you know what I mean? Let's talk about that, right? So, you know, my pushback will always be, I get that, but illegal defense became a, you know, a problem across the league. We just watched, was that the Vikings? Or no, sorry, we just watched the Texans lose a game because they couldn't score on the goal line. We just watched the Jaguars. Now, they did win the game, but we watched Trevor Lawrence couldn't run a quarterback sneak. We've never in sports, since Lou Alcindor, seen one player punished for dominance. That would be like telling Shaq you can't back people down. We've never seen that before. So it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good. B, will you say can't wait to the next Eagles-Giants game? Hopefully the Eagles will have more of their starters back. Yeah, right. Hopefully. That was ugly, man. That was a beatdown. That was a good old-fashioned beatdown. And as an Eagles fan, it's been a while since we've seen one of those. But as we know, they happen, and anybody that's you know played sports knows that they happen. Now, that's the mature person in me, right? Now, the immature part of me is going to say, the Giants fans, there's a good win, right? I think your future franchise quarterback looked really good. Your future running back looked really good. There's a great reason to have a lot of energy. Now, that being said, personally, I wouldn't have hung the banner. I would not have hung the beat the Eagles in week 6, missing half of their players banner. That's just me. But I'm not a Giants fan. My standard is high. I want Super Bowls. I want wins like that. That's how I am with the Eagles. Now, if you guys remember, to play devil's advocate, remember, I don't know if any of y'all were around when I was on here talking crazy, because I knew the Sixers were going to beat the Celtics on Christmas. And I knew we were going to beat them on that game. And I hung my banner, beat the Celtics at Christmas. And that's how I was, because we're a bad team, right? But I don't know if I would have handled it the way some, I mean, I don't know if y'all see the timeline on Twitter. They're talking crazy. It was a great win. I think it was a great win, and it was great energy in the stadium. Ran us out of the stadium, right? We all love when that happens, when our teams do stuff like that. But you got to look at the division standings. I just think, you know, some context. Hold on, guys. It's really loud for me. Turn it down a little bit. I just thought we needed a little context, but like I said on the timeline all night, that's y'all night. You know what I mean? You get that. It's been a while since y'all got that. It's deserved. It was a great night, you know, and for football fans, you know. So it was a good, but if you're a football fan, so one thing about me, I've been telling people, I was like, bro, do not listen to these people on ESPN. People are saying, oh, the Eagles going to win by double digits, blah, blah, blah. My prediction for the game, I said the Eagles are going to win 21-24 on a game-winning field goal. I was like, this is Eagles-Giants. I was like, stop listening to these people, and especially if you're a sports gambler, stop gambling your money away with these people, because everyone and their mother knows there's not going to be, the Eagles are not just going to go into MetLife and blow out the Giants. It's like talent, when it comes to division games, don't matter a lot of times. It's a division matchup. So the people who are saying, oh, Eagles are going to go in there and do this, that, and the third, I was like, that's not how this matchup works. It's Eagles-Giants, right? It's like it's Eagles-Cowboys. It's like Cowboys-Commanders or Redskins, you know, whatever it's going to be. These are dog fights, and these are cities on the line. These are, you know, there's a whole, you know, a lot of stuff is on the line. My bad, guys. I think I have a camera mod on. Wentz with all day to throw and delivers. Okay. Oh, so all right, guys. It took me a while to get into the gameplay. My bad, but this is the new CBS scoreboard, so that looks really nice. And we'll see how that looks throughout the remainder of the game.
Every now and then I can speak from experience, because I do know as a defender.
Hold on, just a second, y'all. I think this is how I was gonna play. Now, see, I mean, I think the biggest thing for Dart is the team looks completely different with him and coming from Russell Wilson. It's just a completely different looking team. Now, I don't know. The Giants fans will have to let me know because I didn't watch their other games, but I don't know if that was just the Eagles being bad. Oh my God, dang, that was a bad third down to give up. I don't know if this game was more the Eagles missing their corners. I don't know if it was the Eagles and whatever's happening with their offense, but we're going to find out through the rest of the year. If Dart is who you guys say he is. You guys know me. I wasn't high on Dart coming out of the draft. But, you know, the one thing about not being high on somebody is how do you change that? Have them come beat the brakes out of your team on prime time. So that was impressive for the people that have been optimistic about Dart and telling me I'm wrong. It was a good night for those guys for sure. You said the only problem I have with Dart is he takes too many risks. It wasn't even risks. That was Carson Wentz level. That was Carson Wentz level buffoonery. Did you see him headbutt the guy on the sideline? You know what I mean? That was crazy. I don't even know what to say about that. But he, you know, that's fine for, you know, a rookie, but he'll learn that. Well, it's kind of like it's actually right up to Carson Wentz out. He's going to learn that, or he's not going to learn that because he's not going to be on the field. Like you just can't play like that. You know what I mean? That was a good drive for the Vikings. I can't lie. I stopped them though. I think for the Eagles that the Broncos loss showed teams a blueprint for beating them. No, I disagree with that 100% because it's just not. Oh, I didn't want to bring that out. So here's my problem with that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There is no blueprint for beating the Eagles, right? Eagles suck. I don't know if that's really being. There's no blueprint for beating the Eagles, right? When they're playing the way they're supposed to play. Dominant offensive line, dominant defensive line. That's the blueprint. They're like, that's my point. Like that I've kind of been making for these years is the Eagles don't run all of this complicated crap. We just beat you with better line. And right now we don't have a better line on either side of the ball. I wish it was more complicated. I wish that, you know what I mean, it was this all like, you know, something we could counter, but no, we can't run Saquon because he's getting hit 6 yards in the backfield. Jackson Dart looked like Steve Young because we didn't touch him the whole game. I you know, I mean, I wish I could give more credit to the Broncos and the Giants, but they played us the same way the Chiefs played us in the Super Bowl, and the Chiefs got rolled over. But unfortunately, the Eagles run a offense that looks out of Pop Warner. They don't run a sophisticated offense. Whether that's because Jalen can't do it or Nick won't do it, I think is the conversations that they are having. But yeah, I just, you know what I mean? Because it's just gonna. Oh God. Okay, we're running. F it. You know what I mean? Because watch, like if the Eagles, and I don't even want to say if, but kind of like when the Eagles lose to the Vikings. Not having two corners on the roster, what are they going to say about, you know, about the players now? So that's the part of being a fan of a really popular team is I don't think all of the commentary around the Eagles is objective. You guys know that. I think there's a kind of a weird agenda behind it, but it is what it is. That's what happens when you're a fan of a big city team, and I thought he got in. Well, one thing I think, Alton, to that point, my problem with that is when the Eagles win, it's Saquon, it's the line, it's everybody. But when we lose, it's, oh, the quarterback can't do this, that, and the third. So that was why I said oh, shoot. I didn't even see that guy. He blended in with the end zone. I thought AJ was standing there alone. I did not see this guy at all. Look at him. He dropped back. I literally never saw him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, that's a bad pick right there. B Wills, you said, I don't hate Russ. I just think he should have retired after Denver. It didn't work out for him. No. And like, I'm not doing this because this is where it's about accountability. Now watch this, because I'm gonna do this. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm doing it. When we look at Shedeur Sanders get murdered for the way he handles the media and not being media savvy and media this, media that, right? They trash him for that. But then you have a guy like Russell Wilson, who has always handled the media right, who always says the right thing. Every piece of media that comes out about this guy is negative. And especially when his play has definitely not been perfect, but Aaron Rodgers' play has been perfect. Why does Russell Wilson have to, ride off into the sunset if we don't put that energy on other quarterbacks around the league? You got Joe Flacco running around starting games. There's no way you believe after that Cowboys game that Joe Flacco was better for the Bengals than Russell Wilson. There's no way. There's no way anyone thinks that. There's no way. So no, people literally just don't like Russell Wilson. Like they be killing that guy, and I've been one of the few people who've been calling it out for years. The way that it's kind of been, ironically, very similar to Jalen Hurts. You win a Super Bowl, he gets no credit for it with the Legion of Boom, and they spend, it's funny how much these two guys' careers are similar, between Jalen and Russ. So Russ is still one of my favorite quarterbacks. You get old, and I think one could argue I don't think we're going to see Russ start anymore. But he did what he did and had a great career, and the stats say he has an argument for the Hall of Fame. But because of the way the media is, because the public perception want to sit here and act like the Legion of Boom wins that Super Bowl with any old quarterback, that's my problem with the media and the way that they spin stuff. Because we've seen countless good teams, scratch that, good teams with great defenses. You think of the Bears team with Rex Grossman. You don't think they would have liked to have prime Russell Wilson? You don't think they would like to have 2024 Jalen Hurts, that Bears team that had Devin Hester that lost in the Super Bowl? But, the quarterback play only matters when we're talking about certain people. So, I don't know. I'm not an expert.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. This is taken around the 12. Nice.
I love this camera, low-key, guys. I love it. I love the punt return camera. That's really cool.
First and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal.
There's the Eagles we know. the 2025 Eagles we know, with Saquon getting hit in the backfield.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Hurt sets up to throw it.
Is this the jet ski roster? Yes, it is. I used the franchise transfer or the franchise appearance transfer tool. I had to edit some players though because they don't wear that. Like I just put Jalen in his, I think this is his 2022 look with the undershirt. It's my favorite for Jalen personally. AJ Brown for some reason has his back plate on, so I think when we get out of the game, I'm gonna take him out of the crop jersey and put him in a normal jersey for his back plate. But other than that, everybody else looks pretty good. Devontae's got his scrunch socks and stuff like that. So yeah, it's looking pretty good.
To pick up the first.
Alton, I don't know. I don't have anywhere to go. Crap. I don't know what Russell Wilson was supposed to do, right? And we can get into some of that stuff, but it kind of is some uncomfortable conversations of why they don't like Russ. But I hate it. Like maybe I'm too big a fan, and I get that. There's probably a little bit of that. I just don't understand the guy is taking care of his family. The dude is at the children's hospital. Like, so what if he sucks at football now? Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. They talk about this dude like he killed 10 people sometimes. Like, oh, well, do y'all hear some of the stories they tell ESPN? Oh, well, they didn't have his personal phone number to reach out to him and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like some of the stuff is so weird. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't know. But I'm not an expert on none of that stuff. People don't like Russ because of Future. I think there's a lot of that going on. But the mainstream media, do they know who Future is when they're doing a broadcast, right? The corny thing bothers me because it's like there are other corny quarterbacks that, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I guess what they're saying is like him being corny stopped him from being good in the locker room. And I'm like seriously though, like, is Daniel Jones corny? Like, I don't know. It bothers me a lot. I would be lying to you guys if I said that didn't bother me. You know what I mean? Because it's just like these guys get these narratives, and this affects somebody's life. Like this, you know what I mean? If a Hall of Fame vote comes up, oh, well, his teammates didn't like him. He was corny. He was this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, we're sitting here listening to Marshawn Lynch. He's a running back. All he has to do is catch a ball and run in a straight line. We're listening to Richard Sherman, who, hey, why don't we talk about your legal issues if we want to do that, right? You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we can start talking crazy about y'all. You know what I mean? So Richard Sherman, when you was doing your situations legally, let's talk about who's corny. While you were getting arrested for public intoxication, you feel like we can do all of that. Like, we can do all of that if we want to do that stuff. I hate it, but I know I'm not like everybody. So, but yeah, Russ is my guy. Y'all know that. That's my guy. He's clearly not the player he once was. I don't think anybody thinks he is. He's clearly not the best quarterback on that roster. He shouldn't be playing over Dart or Jameis, most likely, right? It's over, and that's okay. But what I'm not gonna let people do is unwrite what happened, because we were all there. We all saw what he did for that Seahawks team when Maybe they didn't need a lot of super duper playmaking, but they needed somebody to handle business and just kind of, I don't know if you want to call it game managing. That's fine. I think game managers do quite all right these days. You know what I mean? Oh, you said when Channing Crowder called him a square and they all laughed. That's when I knew it went too far. I haven't watched the pivot since. Because you can call him a square, right? This is the funny thing about that. So you take a family man, so now he's a square for being a family man, right? But these are going to be the same guys when something happens and you think you're being mistreated because of the color of your skin or something. Oh, you should have just been a square, right? That's how I look at that. So I'm just not a big fan of the mindset around Russ. Because it's like an issue that's like a little bit of a bigger picture. Oh, Ted just said, why doesn't Jalen have a face mask? He doesn't have a face mask, bro. What is going on here? Hey, Jalen does not have a face mask. I don't think I would have realized that if someone hadn't pointed it out. That's actually hilarious, kind of. I don't know why that's like that. That might have been something that I did because I did edit Jalen, so I do apologize if that was something that I caused. But yeah, we'll have to take a look at that afterwards.
The Eagles are 2-4 here in the first half of the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here.
Oh, you said it's a glitch with the roster.
When I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all three phases of the game. And I think if they can
Jeez, they're struggling a little bit to run.
good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
B Wheels, I'm not gonna lie to you. When's the last time y'all see me play NCAA? Seriously, it's tough. I'm sorry. Like, oh, I had a seam. I missed the seam. That was on me. I tried to go in. I should just ran straight. Okay, NG, that's exciting. I'll definitely check that roster out once that drops. Oh, B Wills, I missed your other comment. You said what's so crazy to me is that Abdul Carter has yet to record a sack, but he's top 10 in the NFL in pressures. So, fun fact, when we were watching the Eagles game, I was watching it, and the Giants lined up Abdul Carter from Penn State and Jared Verse from Florida State and Thibodeau all to the center, the left guard, and the left tackle over Mariota. And I was just like, you're not probably ever in your life gonna see that much talent on the football field together again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you have that much talent? Burns. Yeah, my bad. Who did I say? Burns. How do you have that much talent on the line? And what I was saying was they ran a little stunt and Burns got the sack, but Carter is clearly involved with that. It literally reminded me about back in the day with Human Yora and Tuck and all of those guys, and I'm like, I'm not trying to deal with this again because that's just crazy. You know what I mean? You can literally, that wins football games, period, right? Like, there's just a whole lot of blue chip talent at the same time. No matter who you got, you're in trouble if that's who you're lining up against on Sunday. So all you guys are missing is Micah Parsons.
It doesn't work for everyone. Obviously, your body, you get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Little moon ball from Carson.
Call it a gain of of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun.
I'm gonna watch the scramble. Or that.
And he is caught. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Defense coordinator doesn't use Carter enough. Well, I'm sure there's you got to remember these college guys are coming from college and they don't play as many games. So, I'm sure there's an element of that, right? Like you don't want to wear them down early in the season. No way. Yo, I love this mod so much. Like I literally love this mod. That's like when I be telling you guys like it's hard to play unmodded Madden. Like you guys are gonna watch me beat the left tackle with the user, and then Wentz is hit as he throws, and he airmails it and throws it over his head. If this was all Madden, right? Carson Wentz just throws a perfect laser line drive and it's completed. But just with the mod, the incompletions and the inaccurate passes are so much more frequent. I know people ask all the time, like, what does gameplay modding do? It's those little plays right there that just change the outcome of a game. Not outcome of a game, but an outcome of a drive, because of because of normal stuff that happens in NFL football every single Sunday. I don't know what just happened there, but big sad. Yo, Mustafa, what up, what up? Verified Penguin, you said there's a new update for Unlocked. Okay, bet. I'll go grab it after this game. I can't believe I shouldn't even say what I'm about to say, but the fact that we have played and not crashed at 140 FPS is kind of insane. Come on, Dotson, let's go. So I'm gonna try to just keep praying that 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 it stays that way. Can I do a quarterback draw here? I knew that would work. I call a timeout.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Wheels, you said, I think I already responded to you. Yeah, I was just saying the same way, man. There's no sliders out there that do this. I'm sorry. It's not possible. It's just, you know what I mean? There's never going to be a slider set that can capture.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
All right, so is this field goal or is this?
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, he'll call the timeout.
Let's see what we can do here. I think I can hit this. I mean, I think we've got the leg. Oh, that's a big kick. If I'm correct, you are using Sabo's gameplay mod version 1.3. No, he dropped a beta yesterday. I believe this is 3.9. I think it's it's called beta 3.9. So if you support the, what do you call it, the Discord, like with the Nitro boost or whatever, you can get the beta. If not, obviously I'm sure he'll be releasing the next version to the public pretty soon, or whenever he's ready. I'm not sure.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Sorry, Kyle, I missed. So, Kyle, you said you've been looking at it for franchise. Oh, my bad. You were talking about the CPU mod. Bet, I got you. I want to see that kick again. They were close to coming through there. Holy crap! That almost hit the lineman. Jeez. Big kicks. Brand new, you said, what are my passing settings? I think they're the same as they've always been. Placement. Just regular placement with 7 reticle speed. That's all the settings right there.
Threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots down.
Got a little screen here. This play never works for me, but if not, we might just hand it off. Not bad. Yeah, one thing about unmodded Madden is just like these runs up the middle are very strong, and there's no way to make them not very strong. So, other than not calling them, right? So, and I don't think that's viable. So, it's unfortunate. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. A lot of things I could say that it's not worth it. It's just these days. But you know, as somebody, I'll just say this. This is what I will say, because I think somebody said, Shady, you know, I really liked, verbatim, they said, Shady, I really liked your review for College Football 26. Why didn't you make one for Madden? And I'm like, because if you go watch my College Football 26 review, everything I said in that review now is not true. So I ain't finna sit here looking like an idiot, you know what I mean? Because things change after a game is sold, right? I just, you know, not beat to deal with that. So not a fortune teller, you know. Oh God. Free runners. Oh, I missed. Lucky it wasn't blocked.
When you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
We put our attention now on the Eagles' defense. Looking to put a drive together. There we go, back man. The drive begins with Mason. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
B Wills, bro. Yo, you're a real one for that. I just
brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
There was 740,000 people on Battlefield last night. 740,000. So that was really cool. I had a blast, man, playing that game. Definitely going to be playing that a lot. Try and get the boys in a squad or something like that. So it's just good to have a shooter that you know, personally, I really got tired of Call of Duty and a lot of the nonsense. So I really, really hope EA does right by the community and just keeps, you know, focusing on Battlefield players and not players from other games, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, pick that.
we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity.
I wonder if I should play sticks here. I'm not going to, but I probably should. Yep, knew it. I knew they were going to hit that. I knew it. I knew I should have played six there, because I don't know if he would have been able to throw that over the top if the rush got there. Yeah, B. Wills, man, it took me back to Battlefield 4. You know, Battlefield 4, you know, Battlefield 3. It was really refreshing, man. That's the word I'll use. It was refreshing. You see Carson Wentz just roll back, clean pocket, open receiver, air mails him. I don't know why we can't get this in all Madden, right? All Madden default. Why can't this happen 3-4 times a game? It happens all the time in the NFL. That's, you know, I mean, we need that.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Scott.
Uh-oh.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh, sit down. A verified penguin said, I know someone's working on a YouTube presentation for Madden 26, but do you think someone's going to make others like Prime, NBC, NFL Network, and Fox? I mean, you would know more than me. I didn't know anything about the YouTube thing. That's cool. I'll definitely check it out when it drops. I can't speak to, you know, what people are going to do. I think it's whatever people are motivated to do, and I can just let you know I'll be... Oh! I've never seen anything like that. What was that? The double pass. They said they weren't sure if he was behind the line. Of course he was. Or wait, are they saying this was a forward pass? Oh, it does go forward. And he tried to throw it again. I've never seen that. Imagine if we had been able to pick that. That was almost crazy.
Scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go, or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
Throw to the right, hold in by Addison.
Good defense. Yeah, Will's the shader compilation, like you said, 30, 40 seconds, man. It's just, it's cool.
37-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So it's
now, see, I wasn't sure. Yeah, so the tanks, I know they were saying the tanks were in a weird spot because the tanks were actually kind of underpowered in the beta because the engineers could have 2 launchers. But now they took the 2 launchers away, and so now they're kind of underpowered. Or, you know, now the tanks are kind of too strong. I personally think tanks should always be closer to overpowered. Just in that, I personally don't think a tank should be able to be completely shut down, and or like a really good tank driver, I think should only be able to be shut down by another really good tank driver. I think we, I think we got to get people, because what happens in Battlefield, a lot of times these tank drivers, they're somewhere in the back of the map or somewhere farming infantry. And they need to be engaging the other armor. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Oh, I didn't mean to do that little reach thing. I keep doing that. I wish I could like hotkey the truck so that I don't do that reach. Matt, she said you got to install the referee randomizer mod. Okay, I'll definitely check that out for sure.
Here's Hurts to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
Yeah, and so the RPG, I don't think you have that by default, right? Don't you got to unlock that? Yeah, you got to unlock it. Now, me personally, I'll be sniping, so I ain't worried about it. I wish y'all the best, but I'm sniping in the back.
This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
LMG or nothing. Oh, okay. Well, that went nowhere.
Holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Well, sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
Oh, get it. Huge.
That's Smith. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43.
Yeah, I just got a no lead as well. But it's not 360 hertz. So it's just, you know, you can really feel the, you know, the responsiveness and stuff. It felt good. It felt good.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Eagles.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
On his head.
A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because it's just what you described. They ran it the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right.
Yeah, seeing the OLED next to the normal, or depending on what you had, it's a lot different, you know.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Nice tackles.
Past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion.
He ran out of bounds.
This drive does very little at this stage.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession.
Oh wait, Quinyon Mitchell's in the game. He's supposed to be hurt. Chill.
To the right goes Mason.
Oh wow, look at that. This is one thing that we've been looking at kind of all year. I don't know, man. I think if he just runs straight, I mean, he's still running. But he kind of hits a weird little hezzy. Yeah, yikes. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm never buying an OLED TV. I've got a 65-inch in my living room. I've got a 65-inch 4K QLED. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know like where technology is gonna go. I just don't think a TV can look any better than that. Personally, I know the OLEDs have the great blacks and all that. I just can't imagine a TV. Like, I guess what I would say, rather, if I can word that better, I'm never paying anyone $1 for a TV as long as that one's still working, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It just looks too good. Like, I can't, you know what I mean? I can't justify putting any money on anything as long as I've got that one. So looks really good. And yeah, that's the thing about the TV. They usually last a while, so you know, God forbid if anything ever happens to that one, then I'll look at whatever comes out. But yeah, I also don't watch a ton of like traditional TV. A lot of times I'm watching shows on a tablet or on one of my monitors. So a lot of times I'm around the house. I've got the Eagles game on, on the second monitor while I'm doing work or something like that. So. Oh man, yeah, you got one of the Bravias, bro. Shoot. So you know what I mean? You can kind of see it's hard to exactly. So you got a TV from 2009, but it's still working. You know what I mean? So we stopped him. They might try to do it again.
Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up fourth down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Oh, he still got it. I run committed and everything. Beat me at my own game.
A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Mason. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Jalen Carter working his way back behind.
It was funny because I had this old TV in my bedroom, and my parents gave me a 55-inch TV, I think it is, and that's to your point, right? Like, so like sometimes if I'm in my bedroom, I want to like watch a game, and how do I word this? Sometimes if you're watching a game on your laptop, it might not be from a official source. So like, I'll get the wire and kind of plug it up to the TV. But the TV they gave me, you can use the AirPlay from the MacBook. So you don't even need the wire. I was like, oh, this is dope. Oh, get him. No. Oh, no. It's Wentz. I tried to strip him too. Dang. I'm not sure what the mod is off of the top of my head. It is the this is wait, do I have a camera mod on or am I tripping? Wait, is this not a camera mod? I don't think I have a camera mod on. Thought I added one, but maybe I didn't. Thought I did. So I guess this is just I just want to make sure none of these are. Double mod. Yeah, no, none of these are camera mods. I could have swore I put a camera mod on.
Downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now wins. This will be caught at about the 5.
Nah, oh my goodness. I agree with you guys. But I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there, yo. I'm hanging in there with the the unofficial sources.
After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything.
3rd and 5. Let's see what they do.
They're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done.
Get him! Oh, he threw it right past him. Sheesh.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Will the defense
4th and 5. This is kind of 4th and game right here. We've got him. Yes.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
That was big.
We gotta have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
I know they're going to do their
Now the defense gonna
little timeouts and all that.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's gonna get it again.
Oh, goodness. Did he get it? Not yet.
The Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets up making some noise. It's 3rd and short. Oh, the sneak, it's Hurts. The Vikings
Looking right now at the 1 p.m. slate.
and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Wait, Broncos and Jets is at 9:30 in the morning. What the heck? What is that, overseas?
They'll indeed take a knee. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but
Yeah, so my 2K26 sliders, I'm probably going to stream them tomorrow. And I got an update dropping for my members tomorrow. Seahawks Jags tomorrow 1 is good. Rams Ravens is, you know, Rams are an 8-point favorite with no Lamar.
And 4 down. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the loss will drop them to
Bengals and Packers at 4 would have been a movie, but Packers are 14.5-point favorites.
So for Charleston,
Niners Bucks at 4 will be pretty good. Lions Chiefs is going to be a movie, so that's the big one for me. Lions Chiefs tomorrow, yeah. Let's take a look at these stats. This wasn't a super high scoring game, but you don't really, you know, expect it to be that way. Went 16-22, 72%, but 150 yards, not much. No picks or anything like that. This is their running game. Wasn't great, but I still thought it was a little bit better than default, not going to lie. Wait, did Justin Jefferson not have any catches? Is that real? Wow. Did he play? He wasn't hurt, was he? Now I think about it, I'm like, did I even see him? Defense. Good amount of sacks. No picks. No forced fumbles. 16-20, 150 yards. 2 touchdowns and a pick. Typical Jalen Hurts game, low-key. Barkley, 16 for 81. I wish he could have a game like that lately. So we were really moving it on the ground, even though we had a backup guard in there. That was fun. College football games have been really good today. Yeah, the only one I saw was the Florida State one, so can't say I agree with you that much. But were there any upsets? I think I saw obviously I saw that Penn State lost again, which I'm not sure if that's a an upset, but because well, it's an upset, but just considering quarterback goes down, that's always kind of a tough thing to deal with. Kai, you said how we feeling about Arch Manning? Yeah, we chatted about him a little bit earlier. It's tough, man. He's in a tough spot. It's obvious that I think there were some people that I know that were even floating around the ideas of is there an injury or something like that, but I just don't know if he's going to be able to live up to the expectations. Oh, it looks like USC is going to beat Michigan 31-13. That's huge because I really thought Michigan was going to kind of outmuscle USC, so that's exciting. I mean, USC 4-1. You have to think they would be ranked, I would think. I mean, Florida State sure as crap ain't going to be ranked after today. Texas A&M, of course, they beat Florida. Didn't really see any surprise there. Don't see a lot of surprises anywhere, really. Oh, wait, Oregon lost. What the heck? Oh, wait, y'all didn't say that. That's crazy. Colorado beat Iowa State. That's exciting. That's low key a really big win for them. I don't know if anything else is standing out to me. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get one more game in. Oh, I forgot we had the D-line breakout. Did we get it? I don't think we got it. I don't think we got it because I didn't. Jalen Carter, he needed 5 solo tackles. Oh, and he needed 2 tackles for loss. Wait, did he get it? Or was it 5 tackles or solo tackles? Oh, he did get it. I think it was 5 total tackles and 2 tackles for loss, and he got 7 and 3. Wish he would do that in real life, but wow, X Factor. That's crazy, low key. Kyle, is the franchise tool out yet? I thought it wasn't out. I would be really upset if it's been out this whole time. I thought it wasn't out yet. Dirk, I'm glad the tutorial worked for you. You know, it hasn't worked for everybody, unfortunately, right? We still got some people. Okay, Kyle, no, my bad. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm waiting on it, dude. I'm waiting on it. The franchise tool is everything. Yeah, I'm waiting on that for sure. Your SDK is giving you a red X when you try to update it. Have you heard about that at all? Yeah. Put the anti-cheat in the folder again. Just do it again. And make sure you have the latest version of the tools. Make sure you got the latest version of the tools and recopy the anti-cheat back into your folder, and it should be good. Are there any specific games that y'all want to see me play from this list? Steelers, Bengals, Rams, Jags, Dolphins, Browns, Panthers, Jets, Patriots, Titans, Saints, Bears. Giants, Broncos is low-key a good one. Colts, Chargers is a good one. Kyle, you said Bucks, Lions. You know that's a really good one. Commanders, Cowboys is a great one. Remaster says Texans, Seahawks. That's another good one. Yeah, it could be. I think we should pick between these two: Bucks, Lions, Texans, and Seahawks. Let's see what y'all think. Yeah, Wheels. I don't think they moved Dart. Yeah, I think he's still a 68. I think he's still a 68. All right, y'all. I think the consensus: Buccaneers and Lions. See if we can stop Jared Goff from going 100 for 100 versus us, because he always kills me. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Baker. I'm gonna roll with Baker for sure. I want to see how the Lions run the ball, you know?
The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
So are there, I'm not gonna lie, like, so I know they just said that he just updated unlocked, but like I don't really think, like, do we need to get anything extra? I can't believe, by the way, I'm just saying, we just played a game at 140 hertz and didn't crash. So that's a pretty big deal. So that's a first for us this year. So let me get this. Referee randomizer. Referee randomizer mod. Got that. Drop a hard save there. New version of Unlocked. Get that in there. Do we just, which one did we just add? That was the game time. Just get the locker room in there. Should be good to go. Kyle, man, you know, I gotta represent. So Johnny, you said when's the last time you played 2K? A couple hours ago. I'm gonna probably stream 2K tomorrow night with some new sliders, so that should be fun. You know, after getting the OLED, you know, I really went around and was trying to replay every game, but this weekend, this is my first time playing Madden in a while. You know, apologies for the, you know, the console fam, but I just like, I don't know what to say. I just, you know, I don't feel like playing the base version of the game. I don't feel like making sliders. I just don't feel like playing an inferior version of the game when we got a gameplay mod that works perfectly fine. It's annoying. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what else to say. I am very happy with the, and again, let me knock on wood, but I'm very happy with the fact that we are not crashing. We're not getting the DirectX crash, so if they fix that, that's exciting. Yo, Kyle, I have no Switch 2 games. I have the I got the what's it called? The Mario Kart that came with it. I shouldn't even say this on the stream, but I was hoping that they would go through I ain't gonna say that. I just I wanted them to update the Xenoblade games on the Switch 2 to have like 60 FPS, but I'm like, they're not. And I have them all on PC running in 4K for 60 FPS. Why would I play the Switch 2? And then I can, if I want to, I can stream the Ryujinx to my iPad, like on a bigger screen and a better screen than the Switch 2. It's worthless. Like, I'm sorry. Now, Pokemon comes out on Friday. I think it's either Thursday or Friday, and I'm getting that game, and I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna stream it. I think I'm gonna stream it too. And people are like, why are you streaming Pokemon? I'm just, because I literally bought the Switch 2. If I could return it, I would return it. I can't even return it. Like, I don't want it. I don't even want it. Like, it's the most worthless console. I don't know what was, I kind of got stuck up in the hype, Wii Master. Like the hype of like the launch. I was like, oh my God, blah, blah. I just got caught up in the hype. And you can't resell it because they're in stock everywhere. So I hate to say it, and I'm not putting don't nobody think I'm telling you what to do, but I just want them to start hacking the Switch 2, and then maybe I'll do some custom firmware and stuff like that. But I'm not, like, the thing is garbage. Like, you know, the games don't even be 60 FPS still. So I don't know what I was thinking when I bought that crap. I just don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought that console. When I just ordered, oh, it's in stock. Oh, and just press buy, and it's sitting there collecting dust. Haven't played it at all. So, every Nintendo console after the Wii has sucked. Did the 3DS come out before or after the Wii? Because that joint was gas. I got the Galaxy Edition. That's one of my favorite handhelds ever. But Kyle said it best. When you got PC, nothing else, right? It kind of is what it is. And I get it, right? I understand that, you know, everything's not going to be 8K and perfect, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like, we can't. Oh, yeah, no, we master. Yeah. 100, I get what you're saying, of course. It's not even close. Yeah. I agree with you 100%. It's just unfortunate, man. You know, I just. I'm like, you know, I'm a fan. Like, I'm a Nintendo fan, but I also call them out for their BS. Like, they've been BSing out here. We've been waiting on Metroid for years. I think that's finally going to drop. I think they said like November. So I'm waiting on that. But yeah, I'm getting Pokemon on Thursday. What's it called? Pokemon Legends Z to A. I'm gonna get that and I'm gonna stream it because I'm low key just curious, like, what this streaming from a Switch like. So I just want to do it and see how that goes. Um, I think that'll be fun for all 6 of us that are there. But so that'll be fun. But yeah, it's been a rough patch. Oh, and you said the best handheld was the PSP. Facts. And I'll tell you what, when they dropped that PS Vita was way ahead of its time. It's just they dropped that PS Vita and didn't support it. That's what really hurt it.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the.
Now, Kyle, I don't need a PS2 emulator because they got they have well, one, they just dropped Metal Gear Solid Delta, and they've got the Kingdom Hearts collection, and there's our crash. Crap. There's our crash. No. I really thought we could make it through a stream without the crash. There's no way. Oh man, okay. So let's keep an eye on that. Because we just put that new game time in there. I don't know if that's what caused it, but or if it's not a DirectX crash, so it shouldn't be our frame rate. So that's interesting. Hey, we master, man, you're preaching to the choir, bro. Yo, my friends, like my IRL friends in my group chat, they like really be calling me a hater. I'm like, no, Nintendo is a bad company. Like, they do a lot of crazy crap that a lot of people don't know about if you're not really into gaming news, getting patents and trying to make it where people can't make other games and suing people and then they don't even be taking care of business. Um you know, and like just a small thing, right? For example, like I got Pokemon Violet, right? If you wanted to rebuy Pokemon Violet on the Switch too, like the whole game with the DLC is $90. It's $90. Why? it's a handheld. It's basically a mobile game. It's a phone game. The game looks like it should be played on a phone. So, oh man, I don't know. Cam, it costs more than Madden. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, Cam, I would get the mod you're saying, but I'm actually a little bit worried about copyright. So I don't think that would be a good idea. You get what I'm saying?
We're back on EA Sports. You haven't missed a thing. We'll pick things up just before the opening kickoff. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. Monday night.
I kicked in the end zone. Didn't mean to. Like, they can't even make a, like, I don't know, dude. Like, I just want them to make a good Pokemon game, or just remake Emerald, or remake Black and White 2. Dude, like, do something. Oh no, Darius, you're saying this is the new unlocked causing the crash? We just got the new one, like the one that came out a few minutes ago. Is it still crashing? I verified Penguin. I am not using any reshades. Are there any reshades I should try? I'm not a big reshade fan. I don't like reshade much. I know a lot of people do. I just don't want performance hits. The best reshade that I've seen is the one from Repent. That thing is awesome. Too bad it's got like a like a 60% performance hit, but it's awesome, man. I love it. Kyle, bro, you good, bro. I got it. I got it all, bro. Pokemon Compass for Violet. Pokemon Luminescent Platinum. Gas. You know what I mean? Vault White. Vault White and Blaze Black, I think it's called. Gas. Like, all of them joints. I'm there, bro. And like, it's crazy because that's how we gotta play now. Because I understand Pokemon is for kids. I do. I'm not trying to say you should make it hard, but like, you can't make it like Pokemon Yellow. Well, that was a big hit by me blitzing. Like Pokemon Yellow, like my first Pokemon, like I had to think. Like I had to be challenged. Like I had to figure out how to beat Brock with a freaking Pikachu. You feel me? Like now, man, like I just feel like they think these kids are dumb. Like, nah, the games can literally help. I was actually talking to my mom about this one day. Like, I literally learned how to read well from Pokemon. Like, from playing those games coming up. Like, it helped my vocabulary coming up. So yeah. But nowadays, these things, bro, crazy.
For this offense, leading the league in receptions to this point.
Oh, okay, we got some people in the backfield. Darius, he dropped an update literally like 30 minutes ago. We just got it. So that's what we thought was going to fix the crashes. Like, think it, dream it, do it, bro. With Pokemon, you can't even turn off the X share. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. I don't know.
Mayfield looking to throw on his 3rd and 1. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving.
All right, is Gen 5 is that white in them? Like, because I thought the first games that were super sus was like X and Y. And don't get me wrong, the Sun and Moon were okay too. So maybe I'm a little bit less harsh. I thought once Sword and Shield and then Let's Go came out, I don't know what they started doing, bro. They started tripping with Sword and Shield and whatever they thought they were doing with that. That was rough. So I think Black, my favorite in the series is Emerald, just because it's got a special place in my heart. I should have threw it to A. But I think Black and White 2 are the overall best games. I think. I don't even really think that's a super debatable. You get what I'm saying? I think that's just, in general, the best they were at their job. But after that, I don't know what these dudes started doing.
And currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. Here's Goff on 1st and 10.
Oh, they hit me with the screen, but we there. Let's go. Kyle, you said Diamond, and what was the worst game you ever played?
I know coordinator, quarterback gonna be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Short pass brought in. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll be met into the line to limit the game to the yard.
If you got your PC set up, check out the ROM hack called Pokemon Compass. It makes it very, very palatable. I actually played through the whole game. Oh, we overthrew him, thank God. I actually played through the whole game with that mod. All right, it makes it challenging. You know what I mean? It gets rid of the version exclusives and stuff like that. So it was really interesting. It was a big time throw. They low-key moving it on us, guys. We got to get a stop. We can bring some pressure on Golf. Oh, no. I was afraid he was going to break that tackle. But that was kind of what I think Think It, Dream It, Do It was saying. The games are getting worse. The franchise is moving in the wrong direction. There's no doubt in everybody's mind. Scarlet and Violet are some of the worst games ever made. That was kind of my point. These games are $90. They're $90. Like, you know, so it's hard to deal with. And to Wii Master's point, I'm an idiot. I don't know why I gave these guys money because they sure don't deserve it. All right, Goff. Lions are going right down the field on me, but that's what the Lions do, is it not? So if they're going to score like this, we better get it going on offense.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12.
Play action with Goff.
Oh, I was trying to get to Golf. We gotta hit this guy because he's slinging it, you know.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the
they got the worst reputation, right? They be suing people. They and they're mad. They're salty that modders are making better games than them. And you guys know that's normally, I don't even like that, like bringing that energy, because I think the devs deserve credit for the platform that they give modders. But Nintendo's different. I'm sorry. They just, I don't know what they're thinking half of the time. It's almost like these days it's like a talent issue, right? I hate saying that. Well, can I get back outside? Ah, ooh, you know what I mean? It's almost like a it's a talent issue. Like, you know what I mean? The games just aren't that good anymore, even the base. So it's tough. Oh, I didn't realize he's wearing the cropped jersey. Okay. Oh, if I could have broke that. Andrew, you said if you're using Jesky's roster, how did you change the pre-snap or golf? I don't know. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in second place. Right side, this is a blue cut. And he's going to be just before he can get it up to midfield.
I gotta remember, I'm not playing with the Eagles, so I gotta air this crap out. Like, we gotta get going, bro.
Baker now from the gun.
That might be a pick. Oof.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again is Baker. On the screen, this is one.
There it is. Thinking, are you talking about that game from Game Freak that they showed off? I heard about that, and I actually saw it because I was confused. I was like, okay, so if this is what they're capable of, how come the Pokemon games look the way they look? Like, you get what I'm saying? I was so confused by that.
It's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Mayfield to throw again. Dialing up her
Oh, get there! Ah!
And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Gonna be Godwin in the corner, I think. Nope.
And again, it's Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out for sure.
Can take the lead here in the 2nd.
Yeah, Alton, I think what kind of like what you were alluding to in the chat, I think that's what I'm trying to get back to, like that feeling that I got with the PSP and my OG DS, and I'm like, you know what? I don't think that's coming, if that makes sense. To date, I just think the Switch 2, the Switch 1, you know, they ended up hacking it open, so we were able to do custom firmware, we were able to do a bunch of cool stuff with it. So I get that, but as it stands right now, Switch 2 is one of the worst purchases I've ever made in my life. I want my money back. I rarely say that because it's not like I don't need the money per se, but it's the principle of it. It's just like I want my money back. Like I feel scammed. Like this is garbage. You know what I mean? We were joking about I was saying I can't afford NFL Sunday ticket. I would rather have NFL Sunday ticket for 1 year than have the Switch 2. That's how bad this crap is. They audible, so did I. Oh wait, no, it didn't work.
Defense showing blitz. Goff.
Please get him on the ground. Oh my God, there's no way. No. Crazy.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that.
First of all, why does the Pokemon game gotta be open world like that? Like, does it have to be like that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, are we sure we need that in a Pokemon game? Like, oh, one thing I will say that I did forget to say. The Legends, what's the game called? The Legends Arceus game. I actually did enjoy that. I thought that was a nice refresher to the franchise. But I just thought they need to bring that to the main line. To the mainline series as well. Yeah, now one of my boys just got I think it's the Lenovo Legion, and oh no, we gotta keep these guys in the end zone. Sheesh. One of my friends just got the Lenovo Legion, but I think they're actually coming out with like a Legion 2, right? And I think the new one, I could be wrong if someone can Google it. I think it's like $1,500. So I was telling him, I said, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, gang. I don't care what that thing does. I'm not paying for it. I'm not. I'm just not paying for that, right? I don't know what it does. I don't care to find out what it does. I'm not paying for that, right? So it's kind of, especially now that I know you can just use stuff like Steam Link. Like, I don't have a PC handheld, but I play 2K all the time on my tablet just through Steam Link. So what the heck am I paying for, like, you know, that much for a handheld for? That's kind of where that gets a little bit tricky. Dang, good defense by them. Especially when the Steam Deck is checking in at like $3.99, you can get it as cheap as sometimes. A penalty? What in the world? Forgot there were penalties in the game, low key.
Doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Baker now off the play fake.
Dang, guys. I really wanted to get a drive sustained there because my defense isn't holding up much against their offense. Good defense right there.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line.
Bring a run blitz.
Off the play action.
And of course he play actions me, and yikes. This is an elite jersey matchup, by the way. I like both of these teams' jerseys. Durkee said Caleb hit you up for 90%. No way. I mean, hold on. Oh no, we're gonna have to look at golf here. Because he's up there right now. And he's at 87 right now. Did you just see them label Gibbs as a quarterback? I didn't see that. I'm not sure. We finally get a stop there. Want to blitz, but I'm not blitzing.
They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set.
Pick.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Dude, we have to pick this. Dang, man. Like, look at what he just threw into. We gotta get this guy eventually. Look at what this guy just threw into. Look at all this. He just threw. Look, who throws this? Just threw that into quadruple coverage for the most part.
Complete. On fourth down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
Oh, I almost got it that time. I'm going to time that right one of these times.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set
Not a lot of room there.
Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Give to Irving to start this drive. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Mayfield urging his guys to the line.
A gain of 14. First down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
Little tempo for him.
This is Irving on second. Right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd
Not good.
coming up from their own 44.
Oh, I didn't want that to go to the 2-minute warning. I should have changed my tempo there.
It's the Buccaneers.
That's kind of a mistake.
3rd and 2. From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh no. He broke on it. I didn't see him.
Shot to get that
I was so stupid. I saw the guy way too late. I thought I had him, and this guy just sprinted straight to the route. I could have hit the running back. I could have hit the crosser. I had so many people on that. Oh, no. I need a really good punt to pin them here.
And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy.
I don't think I hit that how I wanted to.
And this will fly out of bounds to
Hey, Z, thanks for being a member, bro.
before the 20. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable.
All right, we really
Just about ready. First and
got to lock in here.
shotgun snap here to go. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 30.
It's a little bit too much yardage.
10 yards on the pickup.
Out of the shotgun. Goff.
Don't let him get out of bounds.
Route complete. And we will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 11.
Goff on first
Didn't
and
even have time to audible.
completed over the middle. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Again, Goff. Hits his running back. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got
Oh, man.
the snap.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Don't love playing man here, but
First down throw from Goff. Hits him on the end route.
that's why.
And they're going to stop him after
Between Williams and who's the other guy? Amon-Ra St. Brown.
to pick up that first down.
Man is actually really tough because these guys get so much separation. They're cooking my corners. I don't even know if I should do that again this game. Let's give it one more shot.
They're going to throw again. Goff.
He's running with, he's got 10-yard separation. Same play, just to the other side.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit.
This looks like a real Lions game, man. Holy crap.
Bates now for the point after. The XP is up and good. And the Lions take a 16-point lead.
It's all good. Still 2 scores, but not ideal.
Fox now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
All right, we got to get something here. We have to.
It's first and 10. Baker now from the gun.
I don't know why I could have went with that.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
After the sack, another pass on second down.
That was a little too close for comfort.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Should have called a timeout, really.
Third and short, Mayfield. Got a man, this is Evans. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers, they're first. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing, Baker. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And they get this.
Take another timeout. It's too bad I couldn't get out of bounds there.
Tampa spends its second timeout now. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Mayfield to throw again. He sends this one to the end zone. Ooh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Oh, that is such a bummer.
Dude, man, there's no way. I saw that through. I tried to freeform him in, but I guess I should have like let him over here more. Oh man, that sucks.
A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
After the incompletion, they come up on second.
I want to run here and get more yards. I hope I don't run the clock out.
On the give, this is Irving. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3.
I mean, that's as close as we can get to try a 58-yarder. I don't know if he's got the leg at the half.
We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this
There it is.
good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start.
I always try to see this to see like how much more space I had. So as you can see, he might have been good from 60, but that's about all we getting from him. So he might have been good from 60. So about the 43-yard line, just in case that comes up later in the game. Oh, we get the ball first. All right, let's put something together here. So just later in the game, if we ever need a field goal, we're going to need to get it to the...
He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here.
Oh, big returns. Yes.
Effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing.
Not much there.
Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up now.
No gain on the play. Second
Mayfield now from the gun.
at the 46-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
To Chris Godwin.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Finds Ibuka. He has room past the 25. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Speed kill.
I think they were saying, yeah, a lot of Baker's wins came off of comebacks. So,
Going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like
bro.
taking a short
But here's the difference between me, Kyle, and everybody else. I never wanted a halftime show. I hate halftime shows. It's an insta skip. Anybody that was on this channel, when people were saying, oh man, NFL 2K5 used to have this, used to have that. I hated it then. I hate it now. I hate it in 2K. I hate it. Like, I skip it every single time. It just doesn't hit for me. I get it, I respect it, and that people like stuff like that, but I'm not into it personally. And people are like, oh, there's, you know, I can't play the game because we don't have a legit halftime show. And I'm like, okay, bro. But that's just never been me. I like presentation. I like intros. I like look at this right here, the cinematic. Well, I love this. Look at this camera. I love stuff like this, cinematic cameras, and presentation. Because people try to make it like I don't care about presentation. No, I didn't say that. It's just, you know, I just, you know, it's in-game presentation. For example, with college football 26, I actually don't like the way like these cuts, I don't know how to explain it, but these cuts are like in the play call screen when in college football 25 they weren't. I actually thought that was a step down with college football 26 because I love the cinematic cameras. I think that's one thing. Oh my God, no way. I was gonna say I think that's one thing EA does really, really good, is the cinematic cameras, and these guys just housed a big run. We're going for two.
I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that.
Okay.
Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Goff's gonna throw for it.
Pick it. Let's go.
Oh,
Oh. I was trying to run that back. What are we doing? Dang. That's why you're playing on defense.
Just can't finish the play.
Well, there's a reason he's playing defense, because he couldn't quite corral that one, but in the end, it doesn't matter. He's still...
The crazy thing about the 2K highlights is around 2K14 and 2K16, they used to have the best highlights. I used to actually make YouTube videos out of the highlights. They broke them. The cameras, first time, half the time, the camera is like on the ground or like clipping through somebody's head. And they just, you know, they just never fixed it. And, you know what I mean? That sucks.
This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Would love to hit Evans here in the slot. Got a linebacker on him, but they... Oh, that should have been picked.
Quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway.
I don't know about running here.
On his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, Mayfield. Pulled in by his back, right. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. New set of downs for him.
Quarterback draw with Bake Show? I don't know about this, but it's open. Don't fumble.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense working quickly.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the 46. Short pass brought in.
I thought he dropped it. Okay.
Reaching the 43. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Tampa Bay.
Audible this to go deep. It's not there.
And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31.
A gain of 12. First down, Buccaneers.
Irving here from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
the 27-yard line.
Baker out of the pistol. Looking right. And he
Oh my goodness, I don't think I got it. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it.
Along the 20. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneer first down.
From the red zone now.
Thank you. Should have caught that the first time. Yes, when you go in the box score and I think you press triangle or Y, whichever platform you're on. And they show like the individual. Oh, I thought, oh, F that. I thought they were calling a penalty on that. I was gonna say, what the heck? I saw the score didn't change and I was like, oh no. And just kind of high point that to Evans in the end zone, and you're going to come down with some of those. So, love that.
Go ahead and decline the penalty. McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
I missed that. No, we in there.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Buccaneers trim the deficit down to 5.
Buccaneers 24.
So after making this a 5-point ball,
They're going to make a mistake. So we just got to hang around, look for a fumble, look for a pick, a tip pass.
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And after the impressive drive,
Can't give up the big plays because that's what they've been hitting us with is very big plays.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
There we go. Look at Vea blowing that up. That's what we're about in Tampa Bay. That's what we need, man. Vea, take this thing over. Pick.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Got a one-handed catch. It was a one-handed catch. What in the world? That's a hospital ball. This is the definition. Like, I think we overuse that phrase nowadays too much. This is actually the definition of a hospital ball. Ribs exposed. Oh my goodness, bro. This is the thing. You threw this pass in 2008. This dude is missing 8 weeks with cracked ribs, bro. Oh my goodness. That's something.
Well done, route 2, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh boy.
Escapes a defender. And he's going to be
okay.
The game gets this down inside the 35. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down, they'll run with Montgomery.
That's actually my fault on this run.
And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line.
On this one, I was user in the end, and I wasn't sure if he was going to cut in or not. I was trying to set the edge, and I came inside, and I needed to come outside. Pause, but yikes.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards.
Okay, they're really running it.
First down, Detroit.
Can't stop them at all on offense. It's got to be a bend, don't break. We got to hold them to a field goal. We got to do something.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Well, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass.
There's Vea.
Some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, once Once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Got back to throw.
And he held on to that? Wow.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
4 yards.
Only need to fall forward one more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
Yes. Huge stop. They got to take the field goal. They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. I'm going to watch these guys for a fake because they're the ones that would try it. Ooh. Oh, he came right through. He came right through and didn't do anything. He came right through. He came right through. He kind of had a weird angle, but he came right through. All he had to do was put his hands up.
We start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game. I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm gonna bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this league.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, look, this is the 3rd quarter. This is not the 4th. We got to just play smart football here.
Here's the give to Irving.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting.
Don't have to get it all back now.
To tackle to stay afloat. Blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He finds Evans left side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Baker now off to play fake. He's got Evans once again. And he's out of bounds.
Evans, security blanket.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Play action. Here's Mayfield.
What is this?
Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the ground
It was a weird play, but let's go. Come on, we got to get going. Like, this is Baker Mayfield, bro.
Down to the 30. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. First and 10 now from the 30.
It's going to be Evans crossing again, or maybe Ibuka short,
Play fake. It's Mayfield.
or nothing.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I think this is cover 2, man.
Throwing again is Baker.
Oh.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they
No, dude. No, 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 no.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
escapes the pocket. Skips it short of his man.
I literally just sold that drive. That's crazy. That's just 2 really bad plays right there. All good. We got to just stay with them. Stay with them. Stay in this. We just need a stop. We need one stop. That's tough.
And it's good. And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
His return starts at the 5. Juke the defender. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's brought to a stop.
They got Jared Goff looking like prime Kurt Warner.
To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And there's the stop. He's got 9 yards on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 41-yard line.
Second and 1. Throwing the out route.
You just can't play man.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Putting the receiver in motion.
That's the ones. We gotta intercept that. We have to intercept that.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
Bring some pressure, see if we get through.
Shotgun snap here to go. They're trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I'm gonna bring it again.
It's going to be a play tomorrow when they watch it on tape.
I'm gonna bring it again.
Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone.
This might be a mistake.
It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight.
I didn't get the play call off. Crap.
Got to find a way to win.
What the heck happened to the camera? Not what I wanted to do, by the way.
Goff on third.
Yes, that's fine. We needed that.
Choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Kicked well, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard.
We're going band for band with Jared Goff, Baker. What do you got?
When it really matters.
Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now
Oh, wrong button, crap. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's fine.
After a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not
I was not trying to press that button.
physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him.
Mike Evans, man, what a pro.
We'll have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Evans. It's a gain of 10. First down, Tampa Bay.
First down, here's Baker.
That was dangerous.
And unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down.
SR, you said, you know how I can get Madden 24 on PC? It's not on Steam anymore. I mean, and you can get it on the E app, I'm sure. I'm assuming. No, don't reach. I hate that thing. I'm assuming if it's not on Steam, you would have to get it on the EA app. If you do buy it on the EA app, use code Shady Mike Gaming and support the channel, man.
Positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Got a man, this is Evans. And he's down inside.
Oh, you said this reminds me of the Lions Bucks playoff game 2 years ago, right?
Finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call the money down for a reason because you're just.
This is going to be a touchdown or a pick. Guarantee you that.
If you don't convert a good portion of your third down.
Oh, no, a free rusher.
Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it. It's incomplete.
I feel like the CPU catches that.
39-yard line. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Forced out to his right.
I might have had R1 there coming back. I didn't see him until too late. I didn't see him until too late. I think I wasn't sure about throwing this because I thought he might come down. And I definitely didn't want to throw it over him, but I think I had this. I definitely had this. I should have thrown this. I didn't see him until it was too late.
That one, it brings up third down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing again, it's Mayfield.
Oh.
Keeps finding Evans. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch.
See, if I hadn't tried to truck him.
They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is first and goal.
Bro, snap the ball.
Complete on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are.
I was just trying to make sure he didn't get it. He definitely didn't get it.
Available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Don't know about this, Chief.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers down by only 2 in the 4th. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Baker leading the Bucs up to the line. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Where are my people? I don't have Evans. And
He's throwing for it. Oh, and he's got
they didn't have him covered.
complete. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Hey, so Kyle, fun fact about Kate Scott, right? She is the local announcer here for the Sixers. So I listen to her every day, man. So I can't just say, right, objectively, right? Most people, I wanted to see the thing. Objectively, most people don't like her. So I can't say everyone's wrong and I'm right and she's fine, but a lot of people don't like her. So I got audible out of this. I don't like that at all. That's BS.
For an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part.
I'm not playing no more man today because their receivers were literally running free for 6 yards. Can't do it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Williams coming in motion
The
right.
odds of us getting a stop, like,
From the 28.
nice.
Sometimes this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
3rd down and
You need to
7.
buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route. and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Should have blitzed here. I don't like the play call.
Throw on third down.
Wow.
That's gonna bring up 4th down.
Wow. We finally got an incompletion in the most improbable place. Let me handle this guy, make sure they don't do no fake. All right, there's 6 minutes. This is a lot of time. It's not like this is going to be the last drive.
Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of it. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Buccaneers and receiver Mike Evans headed back out.
Finally got the stop.
No answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw here, Mayfield. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be.
Oh, here come the refs. Got to keep it close, right?
We see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
So that was really interesting because I've been abusing this matchup all day. I'm looking at this and I'm like, this guy can't cover him. So I was going to do the comeback, but they kind of shaded under him. I don't know if I still could have thrown this. I was thinking about it, but I didn't. I was thinking about still throwing that, but that seemed like an interception waiting to happen. So they're kind of keying in on that route.
This is tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
This looks like that corner is going to be playing underneath, so I'm going to hit the tight end, I think. Nope, he's not. My bad. It's there. Oh, I didn't get it. The momentum.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Mayfield looking to throw on his 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us.
I didn't handle that the right way. I should have just audibled him into like one of those quick hooks, but I audibled him into the deep hook and threw it too soon. And I had this guy wide open, so.
Pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Oh, man.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. Got his man.
Oof.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down. And
That was sus.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Buying some time right. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end.
All right, so this is where this gets a little bit funky
Off the line, help chip a rusher or even
because of the clock.
and then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage.
But I don't think I can do clock stuff yet.
Where the defender can cover him.
Irving on the
Yeah, we can't do clock stuff yet. We got to get the first down.
back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
I think I'm throwing this regardless. I should run it regardless. Nah, the throw is there.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he up the first.
Okay, this is where it gets weird because
Buccaneers in range for a game-winning score.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, it's a gift to White. And he drives that truck backward on a gain of 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise
I don't personally think.
5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
At the Lions' 17-yard line.
First down and run.
Yeah, I'm not playing for no time here because I want a touchdown.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter.
Stay in, yes. That's big. Okay.
This drive, man, this time they're into first and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first.
So they just called the timeout, right? So yeah, I'm thinking.
First and goal.
Okay, yeah. So this is interesting. Did I win? I feel like I won already. I don't think they can stop the.
There for the stop after just 1 yard. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball placed
Now, if I'm them, I would let me score, but I know they don't think that way.
White again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. They'll run. It's White. The stand
And then you kind of run it down to wherever you can here.
fourth and goal.
They've got a lot of time. I don't.
Never determined not to let that touchdown happen on the ground, if it happened at all. And that was a stand.
At least they can't ice me. That's the big thing.
Against the wall.
So they're gonna get this with about. I just got to make sure I.
That one is good.
Okay, so
The lead inside the final minute.
imagine they would block
What
that.
I love about that, Kate, he didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own.
Gotta kick this
Might just win them
in.
this game.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field
28
position starting here, Brock.
seconds.
Tackled at the 29. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll look to throw it.
That's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it at all.
He's got a decent game before being brought down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
And there's the spike, so 15 seconds left in our ball game.
5-yard line.
The Buccaneers bringing out a dime. Look, third down coming. To throw.
That should do it. Yeah, they're not. That's GG.
Not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete to number 87, Sam Laporta.
Not gonna get another one off.
A gain of only a yard.
GG.
It's 4th down.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And there was no easy.
Whew, I told you I was coming back. Told you I was coming back.
Their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
What I really liked about those two games, that's a GG for sure. Like we had a defensive type of game where both quarterbacks threw for less than like 200 yards. And then we had a big game where both teams were exploded offensively. You love seeing that variety. You don't really see that variety with the default game. So that's a little bit of a showcase of the gameplay mod beta that Sabo is working on. Let's take a look at the stats and then let's get out of here. Yeah, the quarterbacks matter, and there's a big difference when it comes to making those big time throws from Baker Mayfield and Jared Goff to Jalen Hurts and Carson Wentz, you know? So yeah, you see a big time offense from both teams. They had a ton of rushing yards, the Lions, but we kind of weathered the storm. But what I would like to know is, and we're going to look at it, but how long was that drive? No turnovers, some penalties, plays look good, time of possession looks good, but like this drive ends at the 33-second mark. It's about 6 minutes. Yeah, about 6 minutes is a good drive to try to bleed this thing down as much as possible late. Let's take a look at the stats. So Goff, 27 to 36, 321, 75% completion, 2 TDs, but it felt good. If he felt like he was really playing his game, was on target, but it didn't really feel like Robo QB. I didn't have any problem with some of the stuff that we saw, and he had a critical, inaccurate throw late in the game that cost him on a drive. Gibbs, 14 for 142 is crazy. A long 75-yard run. Montgomery, 7 for 39, big time. Laporta, big time. Jameson Williams was open the whole time. St. Brown didn't kill us that bad, so we can live with that. Gibbs killed us. I mean, look at the total yards for Gibbs in the running game and the receiving game. That's pretty insane. On my end, 1 sack from Vea. That's about it. No fumbles, no fumble recoveries. If I could give some feedback, you might say we just played 2 games and there were no turnovers. You know what I mean? Throughout the whole game. So that might be something we want to look at. I was 35 of 47 for 400 from Baker, which is crazy, 74%. 2 TDs, no picks. Got a couple runs in there with Irving and White. Evans was super clutch. Ibuka had some big catches, but I was really relying on Evans on that. They left that corner on an island, that number 2 corner on an island. I really abused them on those sidelines. Godwin had some great catches. So that was a lot of yards to go around. A sack from Hutchinson and Wingo. Like I said, no picks. Just making sure there's no fumbles or anything like that. But yeah, so this is Sable's gameplay mod. We also got a chance to see the scoreboard mod, which was really what I wanted to highlight, the new scoreboards. So yeah, guys, that was a lot of fun. And I think for the most part, y'all can let me know, but the stream was pretty smooth with the new setup. So I like that. I didn't really, at least on my end, I didn't run into any hitching or anything like that. So that was pretty good on my side, the 2 computers working together. But all right, cool. So we did Battlefield yesterday, Madden today. I gotta look at my schedule because the Eagles don't play tomorrow, but I kind of want to watch that late game. So I'm not sure about. I think I'm still going to stream 2K tomorrow. So we can kind of just have a well-rounded weekend. We got a random game in, a Madden game in, and some 2K in tomorrow. What was I saying that late game was tomorrow night? I might just stream during it. Oh yeah, Lions Chiefs. I really want to. I don't love stream. I know some people multitask well. I don't love doing that. And then I'm just looking at the Monday night. They got Bills Falcons too. Bills Falcons and then Bears Commanders. That Bears Commanders game is going to be the big one. That became a big rivalry. out there nowhere. But all right, guys, yeah, no, keep it locked to the channel. Obviously, we getting back to our regular content creation flow and all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support, everybody in the chat. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Make sure you like the stream on your way out. Signing out. Peace.